Americans starting to see the results of the most sweeping changes to the tax codes in years.
And Frank, it is not pretty. Millions of Americans filing taxes might be surprised to find smaller refunds. And even worse, for the first time in years, some will owe money to the IRS, and that includes Northeast Ohioans. News 5's Tracy Carlos talked to one CPA today. And Tracy, the bottom line is it's all quite confusing.
It sure is, and that is the bottom line. We talked to the CPA today who told me that there are many moving parts and the outcome will be different for everybody, but many taxpayers will see their refund shrink.
For Michael Simick's clients, the average size of their refund check is noticeably smaller this year, about 10% smaller.
Some people that have been receiving refunds now for the first time this year due to the fact that there was not as much withheld will actually owe.
That's because of sweeping tax changes that are part of the first major overhaul to the tax code in about 30 years. The vast majority of Americans got a tax cut last year, bringing home more money in their paycheck. But this year, refunds are a different story. Simick told me about 80% are paying less taxes, but about half of them are getting back less. The reason? Caps on property and income tax deductions and unreimbursed employee expenses are now a thing of the past.
Travel expenses, hotels, tools for some people that are buying their own tools, that's gone. There is no more deductions for the unreimbursed employment-related expenses.
Bill Fullington is retired and getting the exact same refund as last year. But when he was working, he counted on that tax check.
When I worked, and it was like a bonus. You say, oh, good, we got Christmas money, or we got, we can fix up something at the house.
Lisa Hastings works a full-time job and 2 part-time jobs. Her husband was laid off last year. She wasn't quite sure what to expect this year.
So you always lean to the worst and hope for the best.
For Lisa, she actually got more money than expected.
I was lucky this year to get a little bit of a refund.
But according to new data from the IRS, Lisa Hastings' story is the exception and not the rule this tax season.
Now, the Government Accountability Office warned last summer that the number of tax filers who got refunds would drop, while the number who owe money would rise. Tracy Carlos, News 5.